Alright, YouTube, your boy is back again with another truck stream, back in the owner operator series. And all we do is just splash some color on the same truck we was using in the previous stream, and we're ready to go again, right? Remember, it's a family friendly channel and we have to adhere to all the YouTube guidelines, every single guideline the people them have. We have to work with it, right? We're in Arizona. Right, we're taking a crazy trip up to Iowa. How much hours? 27 hours, 40 minutes on the road. Fortnite loser, what's up, brother? Happy to see you back on the channel, bro. Let me set this class here again. Like up right about that, go up. Put some air in the bags. And we're ready to rock. Oh, the fuel look here, the fuel looking good, guys. Fuel looking good. Let's keep on rocking. Right, let me see what the load is. I do put load right here, so. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, guys. With no stuff run and crash up the truck, you know. Let's keep on running. welcome to the stream, bro. Yeah, by race I'm African. No, me do it every other day. Me not do it daily. Me do it every other day. Thank you very much for liking the stream. Right to go bypass the way station. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch why they're slowing down because they have a couple. Get some fuel. Right, let me check the ETA. We are 17 hours 56 minutes to go. Yeah, we have some good time to run. Alright, let's just change out the time. Alright, let's hit the road now. What blow on there? Alright, I'm blocking off the guy there. Alright, let's keep on running. Fire Star one. A fire cheap lawyer for do to save some money. Okay. YouTube police but David and house arrest. Alright. You getting charged for disturbing the peace? I think you done gone already. You're missing me, gone, you gone. You can't get you back yet. You're sorry for him because YouTube police not play. Serving and protecting. Alright, bro. I mean, you're doing your job. You're serving and protecting, bro. YouTube police bigger than them. What do I mean by the algorithm is YouTube police. Once you do thing and the machine gets you and they decide that they must strike you or delete your channel, where you think is YouTube police? The algorithm is YouTube police. Everything that keep channels in check and make sure you don't cross the guidelines. Because they scan your content and look for it. All when they like age restrict and put the yellow tag on your content and these kind of things. That are YouTube police. You think are YouTube police? Machine are on YouTube police, you know. It's not easy at all. Simple things in the game where copyrighted and thing. They strike you and thing and warn you for it and them things. That is why they play the menu music in the thing and all of them kind of stuff there. Some people take chance and do it, but I may not take no chance with them things there. Okay, so they were showcasing the new map DLC. Yeah, that mini, they're gonna drop it just now. They're dropping that new DLC, they just now. Once you see they're doing all of those things, that will drop very, very soon. Let's go into the inspection station. Also, it's a ferries in the map there. Okay. Well, you know, ETS a very long time, right? So, ferries is nothing new to the trucking scene. There is some place within ATS where you could take a ferry to. I never really mark which state it is in, but it has some place in ATS you just take a ferry to. Yeah, it have some place in ATS that you take a ferry boat. There is a place in ATS that you could be. I can't remember what state it is, but it's there. So that is not really nothing groundbreaking. It had a place in, I wonder it was which one, but it was ATS or ETS. There was a place I used to take a barge to, you know. And that used to go to a cut scene and you used to watch a truck sail over on the barge and go over on the other side. But it's a while now, I can't remember which sim it was in. Somehow I think it was in ATS. But it's a long time I see that cut scene there. With that barge thing there. Yeah, man, we're back at it. We're back at it, bro. No, me never about DJ Cat. Me never about that. The closest person I know this song, the closest to Supercat or Sean Paul in the beginning when Sean Paul started to sing. Me don't know nothing about DJ Cat. Oh, Junior Cat. JR, Junior Cat. Sorry about DJ Cat. Junior, me don't know nothing about it. Yeah, you're correct that all of them sound the same way. You're correct. At time Snoop Dogg and oh gosh, Kevin Hart had a podcast running and it's the same thing they was saying. Even the rappers, all of them sound the same way. Everything sound the same, bro. Let's go and get some. It's not Bounty and Shabba alone different. Back in the 90s, most of the artists in the 90s used to, you had to song different to separate yourself. But not anymore. Now, the difference is the name. Because even the rhythms too, the rhythm sound the same. Because I remember a long time, you could have just hear a rhythm and say that sound like a bounty killer rhythm. Or yeah, rhythm and say, yo, that sound like a Beanie Man rhythm. Or, you know, other people voice on the same tracks too. But, you know, it always have an original song to each track. You follow me? So long time you used to say, well, just hearing how the track build, you know how bounty flavor is, or Beanie flavor is. And you say, yo, this sound like a bounty beat. This sound like a Shabba beat. This sound like a... But now, all the beats is the same because like the guys and them use the same plugins to make the beats on them. So all the beats on them sound pretty much similar. So you don't get much variation. The fellas and them could write on the beat on them. So that's why everybody sang the same. Everybody mumble and sang the same. You understand me, bro? It's no longer an economy where people want to be different. Even, and that one thing where even why I like the 90s cars and them too. Because same thing with the cars too. All cars look like they make on the same platform. Look at each SUV will come out. Look at them from the side. You can watch any of them from this side, and you could at least 2-3 of them you could just say, yo, this look like the same platform. Look at most cars from this side too. You could just watch same platform, different lines, different front, different back, same platform. So the same thing. Look at a phone now, long time too. You could have said a Motorola phone different from a Nokia, and a Nokia different from an Ericsson, and so forth, so forth. Now, if you see somebody with a phone in their hand, you have to be a real wizard to say, alright, that phone is at this or that phone is at that. All the phones are the same. Same general shape. So, to me, like it translates in the music too. Nobody no want to be different. Everybody want their song to sing the same. Some of them same kind of melody they run with. They just say different things, and that's what it is. You understand? And we accept it. So once we accept it, it will continue. Right? You think Shabarang's voice good for dub plate? Well, I feel like long time them fellas used to build the songs them in such a way that people would have dub plate from the songs them too. What song you ever hear somebody sing now that you feel that somebody will have dub plate from? The songs on them now, yes, you could use them and clash, but then some of them when you listen to them, then you get like punchline and them thing there, and it just sound like, I don't know, bro. Back in the day, you would have listened to a song and just for a punchline in the song, you wheel it. You know what I mean? You know? real rock rhythm or tempo rhythm. I can't really remember real rock or tempo. But I sure know, if I hear a song from the rhythm, I know the rhythm. I thought you would have said Joyride. I thought you would have said Joyride. Joyride was the biggest rhythm of the 90s. I don't care what nobody said. Joyride. There was no rhythm like Joyride. Joyride had about 30 songs. Like the whole of Jamaica sing a Joyride rhythm. But obviously the maddest set of songs on Joyride was Lady Sir, Sick About You, Sprague Benz Hunting. Who else was big on that rhythm, boy? The song, the actual one where I don't know who sing that one, but the one where the fella said the song was actually Joyride. Taking a ride, a Joyride. That was a big one too. Who else was big on that rhythm? But that rhythm was crazy. Because too much of songs on that rhythm. It was mad. The Plain Land? Oh yeah, me know that song there. But that is reggae. That is reggae rhythm. That's a reggae rhythm. Right, but Joyride I could say one of the craziest rhythm of all time. Right? It had a few others that kind of stand out in my mind to like. The Katana was good, but I don't know, something about Joyride. Joyride played for months, you know. And back then, rhythms used to come out like often, like within every 4 months, every 3 to 4 months, you get a big rhythm drop. Them times they're like every weekend Beanie and Bounty and them used to drop song. Every weekend. Now people don't sing songs often. You understand? But Joyride, I don't feel nobody from that time in the 90s could ever say they forget Joyride rhythm. There is nobody could say. Any person used to go party and them thing, you can't say you forget the Joyride rhythm. If you just say Joyride, everybody know what rhythm you're talking about. You understand? Underwater Rhythm, Marshall Montano, Big Farm, Big Fat Farm. Yeah, that was a good rhythm. That was a good rhythm. The one where, yeah, that was a good rhythm. That was a good rhythm. In soca, every so often we get some bad rhythms in soca, you know. Every so often. Yeah, that farm, that was a bad rhythm. I try to remember, it had one, when it come out the other day there, when we the real like, you know. I rhythm with a couple of people on it. A soca rhythm that really hit. I try to remember it, you know. Every so often, it don't happen like every year, but like every other year or so, it always does have a soca rhythm what us hit, what us really hit. With a good set of, you know, we might have a nice little like 5 songs on it, and the songs on them, every single song mad. Now taking place up there. Alright, so we have a little collision there. They say in emergency, use the shoulder. This is an emergency. Use the shoulder. Don't wait for nobody, use the shoulder. Oh, ouch. Scratch up the truck there. We change out the time, guys. Alright guys, this haul is a good haul. real music lover listen music right through, you know. And like DJs who come up from them era come right up, them always have them tunes and things. Music don't die so. Especially if you did good music. Man still go play your things. The other day I was in traffic, I can't remember the song that the fella was playing. I was driving coming up in traffic because even audio what them fellas doing a car now is no one again me a good audio in somebody car and say, whoa, that sound good. To pass a car, but think I not this week or late last week in traffic, and the guy was playing an old school song. I can't remember if it was a Shabba or who it was, but it was an old school song. But it didn't crank it up hard. It was, I was hearing it, but it was a decent playing level. And was like, that song, good boy. You understand what I'm saying? So that's another thing. Back in the day, they used to build them tune for man for cruising in the car with, you know. The way them tunes used to build. There are some tunes that once you have audio in your car, you used to go and look for them tunes they even have it. Guys, man drive wrong this. Even if you don't have it like in your playlist, once you're an audio man and you run music in your car, it have certain songs you must have in your collection. Right? But now, I'm sure them youths now don't really have like certain tunes in their collection because all the tune and them really kind of water down. Let me just be honest, they water down. The real audio men are go back in time for music, you know. You have to go back in time for get good music for running a car, you know, bro. You may know about Marley come Trinidad and in KFC, me don't know. To me, like when artists come Trinidad, artists always get corrupted when they come Trinidad. I hate to say. But I remember Sizzla used to be very conscious, and after Sizzla come Trinidad, me and Sizzla drop a song and I want to know how I go on with Sizzla. But Sizzla, but he catch back himself though. I don't know if you could remember that time. Sizzla sing a song that was way off his normal things that he sing about. Wait, guys, that vehicle they go straight through them thing there, you know. Can you remember that bias that Trinidad we are corrupted people? Oh boy, but I never heard about that. Bob Marley come to Trinidad and KFC. What's that mean about that? Remember, I think Bob Marley was before my time, you know. I don't know. I sure Bob Marley passed before I born. Because ever since I know myself and listening to music, Bob Marley wasn't here. So I wouldn't know about that. But me believe it though. Trinidad are corrupt people, bro. Welcome to the stream, bro. I'm watching chat and running off the road. That the early person, I don't know who that is, you know, bro. I don't even know who that is. But she come to Trinidad. And the president meeting. Alright, when we get time, we go Google search old Trinidad in the 80s. Once me remember. I might not remember how we done this shit. Alright, let me see where the fuel look. Alright, fuel look good. Keep on rolling. You remember when Nelson Mandela came to Trinidad? Is that a joke on the radio when Nelson Mandela touched him? The then Prime Minister, you know, have to meet Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela is an icon. So the then Prime Minister went, you know, obviously to, yeah man, Nelson Mandela come to that. He must have to see me. When Nelson Mandela touched down, the first person you have to ask to see is Brian Lara, you know. Man want to know where Brian Lara is. Want to see Brian Lara, you know. You remember that story there, bro? Them radio announcer had it on the radio like a joke. God, the Prime Minister, you know, big boy thing. Man, I want to see Brian Lara. Where is Brian Lara? I want to see Lara. It's Lara I want to see, bro. I see no Prime Minister of no country. I want to see Brian Lara. Greatest batsman ever. I want to see Brian Lara, man. You understand me? When you're great, you're great. That's the bottom line. When you're great, you're great. No matter who you are, once you're great in your field and people know you, and people touch you when you're there, are you the one to see? See? They don't care about nobody else. They know that is where you reside. They touch you there, they want to see you. Because they're a big fan of you, you understand me? Alright, let's creep out, you know. Brian have a restaurant. That's great. He called 444 or 444. Anyone? Yeah, when you see, and these were a lot of like sports people not get. If you are a sportsman, your career might be a short one or it might be a kind of lengthy one. But when you make your millions, you have to be smart, invest, open businesses, because your career will be finished one day. You understand? Oh, so it's just like 444. Alright. Your career would be finished one day. And you need to still live. And let people talk about you still. You understand? So it's like how we open the restaurant there. That's a very good thing when you do that. You gonna make money, people gonna come there just because they say, yeah, you know, yeah, Brian Lara get a restaurant and ting. And we must go there because of Brian Lara own and, you know, ting. And, you know, if it's good, obviously the message gonna spread and, you know, you gonna keep on making paper. Son. Yeah, me know Brian Lara have a stadium name after it. I know that. I knew that, but I didn't know he had a restaurant. Oh gosh, what am I doing? Your sister always go to T20 cricket at Brian Lara Stadium. So she's a big Brian Lara fan then. Or she like T20. Sorry there people, sorry. Something irritates me there. She like the team. Alright. Everybody had a thing, you know. They can't really catch me while I watch a cricket match, no way. But there are the people who love that. Who leave here and go travel, go right up the Caribbean with a Guyana, Barbados, wherever they play cricket. There are some people, me know a fella over here who say he like to follow and go fly out and go and watch cricket and thing, you know. There are some people love them things, you know. Really love them things. Not me. They not get me for do that. Sorry. Me not really like them things for do that. Right, but I can't vex with the people who like it. That is their thing. Also, so Israeli the lime and the after party where people just go for. Okay. Well, look at that. Me don't even know that. I don't even know it used to have after party after cricket. I never knew that. I watch cricket match at good already, you know. Right? But it's not really my cup of tea. Right? I ain't gonna say it boring. To me, like if you're really like into it and you have a two good team battling it out, I feel it's going to be good. But the problem is that most time when we want to watch is when West Indies are playing. And West Indies is some heartbreakers. They break people heart a lot. They just throw a game left, right, and center. You understand? But a few little times we watch them, but like these fellas, they are break heart. You understand? And I think the problem is not even like batting, you know. The problem is feeding. They don't feed good. You understand me? So when the other teams and them make sure the ball don't meet the boundary if it rolling on the ground. Make sure and stop it so you know end up as a 6. West Indies men are walk behind the ball and the ball are run over. When the other teams are skating and kick away the ball and you know and men are throw themselves to catch a ball and West Indies men just like labor. You understand me? And like they expect like for bat and win the game. You understand me? So I watched some alright game already and it was entertaining, but most time it does be heartbreaking when you watch West Indies. It's a frenzy. Alright guys, so we nearly meeting with the load. Guys, we run that road, that load there good. This was a crazy long load, you know. Me actually run that load there good. Never could like lock this right here, you know. Think I should have got a little further up, you know. Right, we gotta kind of come forward a little and then straighten it up a little and then do a thing, you know. Right, because it look like we will go off course. Alright, that's good. That's good there. Perfect. Welcome to the stream, bro. Once I courtesy Walsh. He was a star, Brian Lara. He can play. But he said, Courtney Walsh are the boss at that. Alright, brother. This man sound like a cricket man. I know the name. I know the name Walsh. I know that name. Courtney Walsh. I know that name. I know that name. Like this sound like a real cricket man, you know. So you rate Courtney Walsh over Brian Lara. You know we gonna always rate Brian Lara because we from Trinidad, right? You know that. Don't care what. We big up we own. We gonna do that. Alright, let's get another. Let's get another load. Right. What is generator you gonna? Alright, let me see the time. 12 hours. Alright, we're taking a chance with this one. And so when the show live all last year already in the stadium. What do you ready represent Firestar? What do you ready represent? What the flag with the red, white and black? That way does that see? Or that what we do for represent? We wear red? As me not too know, you know. Man say yeah man. Alright, so this support always come from Trinidad, brother. That was Firestar said. The support for the West Indies cricket, it come from Trinidad. And we support the thing, you know. That's what the man has said. Yes, a golf might look boring, but millionaires play golf. Yes, we know millionaires play golf. The only name I know in a golf are Tiger Woods. We always say them about Tiger Woods and Tiger Woods. But I wouldn't sit and watch golf at all. Not even, you might quicker catch me, say, alright, let me sit down and watch a little bit of cricket. Not golf. But me amazed sometimes when I see some of the highlights when I see a man hit a one shot. And a shot they go up here and come close to the hole. It's amazing to see how far the men they hit the ball. You understand me? But golf is a big boy, it's a big boy game. That is not for poor people. A big boy game. And I guess that is why a lot of people can't relate. Oh gosh. We know box where a man car behind there. Let me try to avoid the one in front and hit the one behind. You're a basketball fan. Sometimes you like a little football too. So you download the mobile version and play. You look basketball on your phone and things. Alright, everybody had a thing. Enjoy what is your thing, you know what I mean? And don't let nobody sway you from where you like. So once you score 80 to 23, you smoke the other team. Was that AI or a real person you was playing against? Cricket boy long now, we not nice again. Yeah, because the men and them now played with no heart and thing again. And the big stars that we had, like most of them retiring thing. So I kinda understand what you're talking about. It had the time when West Indies cricket was better. Oh, he was playing against real people. Yeah, man. Well, that a good playing, man. If a real people you play against and you score all of them goals. Cause I don't know how the Android competitive scene is, but I'm gonna tell you PC and console competitive playing different, you know. PC competitive playing is, I gonna say, is top of the line. It's always some crazy men from PC. Because when I used to play on console, like every game I played, it used to take me a while to get up to speed. Once I get up to speed, I used to do pretty okay. But now, since I go over PC men different, boy. PC men have aliens, bro. You understand? PC always have some fellas where it's impossible to beat, bro. Yeah, man, them fellas take the heart out of the game, bro. Like, probably, they must just are going to it for the money now. They're not going to it for the love of the game, bro. Yeah, your cousin is a good FIFA player for that win people on FIFA. I had FIFA and what? PS3 me had FIFA. And me try to play a few games online, man, they beat me to a frazzle, bro. It had FIFA some good, you have some good players around FIFA, you know, bro. Just beat me to a frazzle. And I bought that FIFA because I have a partner that like FIFA. And like, sometime, them time there, Christmas time alone, I used to tell them, come check me. We sit down, we eat some cake and ice cream and them kind of thing and play FIFA. Me versus he, you know what I mean? And I used to purchase FIFA for that reason. But men pan FIFA crazy man, bro. You have to be very good at it. Them players out there are not easy. Yeah, well, it's at a time when the consoles was way in front of PC, you know, bro. And the consoles was, I would say, was more accessible for like where gaming is concerned. But in recent years, the PC like evolve and become something totally different. Cause I remember when the first time I saw PC games, I wasn't impressed with PC games. And I used to remember seeing the console games and being more impressed with the console games. You understand? But when we really like get into the meat and potatoes of PC gaming, we realize it's a whole different world, bro. Yeah, I remember Pac-Man. Pac-Man is an iconic game, bro. You can't forget things like Pac-Man and Donkey Kong and them things there. Mario's, Sonic, the Hedgehog, Link, them things there is retro, bro. You can't forget them kind of game there. Gen Z don't know nothing about them game, they all know a GTA. Ah boy. GTA come and corrupt the OZ. But it have people still play them games that Firestar up to this day. You have people that have emulators and things and play those retro games still. Yeah, me know it's crazy, but we can't really talk about it on the channel. See that? That's against the people them guideline. So we can't do that about it neither. Me know that infiltrate the youths them now, but we can't talk about it. Can't talk about it. We have to stay away from that topic there. Right? So what I was telling you in the last stream when you talk about go check out people channel and subscribe and one hand can clap and thing. Let me let you know something. On YouTube, I don't know if you ever heard it have something called sub for sub. You can't do that today. It's against the people in policy. You can subscribe to somebody's channel and tell them subscribe to me, I will subscribe to you. It's against the people policy. I don't know if you know. Right? So if you go about a sub for sub, when time you reach for monetization, either check your channel and realize everybody you sub to you. You're not getting monetization. Because the idea is that everything's supposed to be organic on the platform. So the people who come to your channel, they're supposed to come and interact with you and your content because they want to. You're not supposed to influence them, so to speak, to come. So it's like, I'm coming to your channel, I support you, so you support me because I support you. And I'm telling you this because it happened already to me. It really don't make no sense neither, because as soon as you stop go to them people the channel and say hi or hello, hold a conversation, them won't come to your channel neither. So it might seem all like good camaraderie at first, but most of the time they only interact with you because you interact with them. You understand that kind of way there? So if you not come by them not come by you. So the smarter thing for do is just let your thing grow organic just how it have to grow. And it's going to work out better for you in the end. Because the people who come to your channel are the people who want to come to your channel. The people who talk to you are the people who want to talk to you. They're not talking to you for reasons because you come over by them and them have to come over by you. You follow what I'm trying to say? Yeah, and you just get bots on your channel too. You can't get away from that. You can't get away from that. You just get bots, right? I don't know who does inject the bots and them into the channels, but bots does be around. Sometimes too, like when you watch analytics, you can see like YouTube adjusts your either your subs or your viewers or your money too. Sometimes it's for bots. Or sometimes you find your poor work and you just kind of just call it a hard wall. Your numbers just kind of stagnate for a while and then it just stay just and start to roll back down. Then they'll be taking out them bot views and them stuff out of the channel. Right? So all them things happen. Yeah, sometimes some people, even subs too. Because there are some people, there are some ridiculous sub numbers. And when you watch the interaction, most of the time that's how you could tell that something is wrong. Right? Because people go out and buy views and buy subs and them things. They do them things. Right? But when you do that, it don't help you. Yeah, I will advise anybody not to do as such. That don't help you at all. Right? And YouTube does know if you have bots, like you buy subs and you have bots and them things on the channel, they does know. I mean like you inject the bots on them for the views and them, they does know. Right? They does know. So it don't make any sense. You just try your best for go organic. The bots that floating around on the channel will come to your channel. You can't get away from that. Right? When they're ready, they're gonna check out them things, whoever they need to check out and whoever. So be it. But you of yourself, you know, it don't make no sense to like pay for them things. It doesn't make sense. Take your time, grind it out, grow your thing organic. Better for you. So for instance, he had a certain individual used to come out here. When I met the individual, he had about, I think it's about 500 subs. And then within a short space of time, I see that there's a Bram and me to 1,000. I think I had, at the time I had a problem with my PC, so I was out for like, I think it was a month and a half. Because I had to get some part. Right? And against me come back, the person was like, bro, I'm going to pass you back, you know. And I was like, how we do that? And I watch it, like, Because you could tell, you could tell when people do crazy things. Because you watch your views and how they're making their views and you watch it versus yours and you watch it versus other people own and you realize if something is right or something is wrong. I should have bypassed. So when you meet a certain way, I ask him, I say, you get monetized yet? He tell me no. And that's straight because if you make 1,000 subs, your watch hours don't be far behind it. It doesn't be far behind. Your watch hours has be close behind. So maybe you might have to make like, let me say 1,003 and your watch hours, you will meet those watch hours. They design it that way. You wouldn't be that far behind. You understand? And you see the person dead along me and then I monetize and I find that weird. But just based on the time span that they take, we just like shoot up to that amount. Something is wrong because if you get some viral content that causes you to shoot up that way, it will show. Because you're gonna have one video or one live stream on your channel that just keep on circulating and it could show, it will show. It's not impossible, it could happen. But so from them I realize myself a lot of people they don't do things organic. And like it at a certain time when I was below 1,000 subs, it had some people advertising, hey, they don't advertise it like a way to promote your channel, but it's not to promote your channel. When I went and I do the research on it, it's buying bots and buying views and buying subs and all of that craziness there. But they will come and say, I know a way I could grow a channel and whatever, and try to make it sound innocent. Not even fall for them things there. Right? Because it don't make sense. It's counterproductive. You understand? I never say nothing about Kai, bro. I never say nothing about Kai. What is going on with Kai and AMP and them kind of fellas there? Them fellas is of a different status, bro. AMP and Speed and some of these gurus, them is of a different status. That's a different game. I don't want to really say what I've gone with them. But that's a different game. Them fellas at a different level. Them fellas is not ordinary YouTubers. Them not ordinary, bro. Them not ordinary YouTubers or Twitch streamers out. Them of a different caliber, bro. Them of a different caliber. That's a different thing. You could research it right on YouTube and figure it out. I'm not going to say it on the street. But those are different caliber of people. Them people are not normal like me. I'm a normal creator that I try grind it up normal. You understand me, bro? Them fellas are not normal, bro. They used to be normal, but them right now what them fellas say is them fellas are not normal, bro. So let me show you they're not normal. And I wouldn't go into the whole antics, but I just want to show you something. Let me say I am a nobody, and for some reason me get Kai to notice me, and Kai only like feature me or get me on a call or something on the stream. That's it, Ma blow up, Ma will blow up immediately. I mean, like, it's gonna be up to me to keep the momentum. But if something like that happened to you, you could be like, everybody not like you, and you end up on Kai's stream. Trust me. If you use that opportunity correctly, change your life immediately. That for tell you the levels what them fellas at. Them fellas them fellas are like, man, I hate for say it because I don't like for like make human beings seem so great. What them fellas like God in this universe, in this this internet space, them fellas like God, bro. It's crazy. I see too much of people that like I just give a feat or say yo, this is my partner, whatever. Bring them on 2 streams and boom. That's it. Career made. Career made. So them fellas on a different level. If you're bong shoulders with them, sir, it's up to you after to sink yourself. But I tell you, you will just go up out of nowhere. I tell you, I'm telling you. You get your subscribers account just a blow up just so. The them fellas different, bro. Walk on, Jerome. Yeah, man, we keeping on the grind, man. I grind down everything like chili, baby. Fine. Yeah, man, everything level, man. You know we do the thing, bro. Everything nice, man. Yeah, man, thanks to the 100% and the money back, man. You know what that's how I look for. That's how we go, that's how we strike for, bro. You understand me, Firestar? You can carry an AMP and speed and Aiden Ross and them kind of guys, them fellas, they're not normal. Them fellas are not normal. I do XQZ and them kind of names, but them fellas are not normal, bro. Them fellas in the game a long time, and them fellas name big. Right? When like big studios have problem with them fellas. Them fellas are not normal, bro. Them fellas are superstars. See? I'm speaking about the little people and them who have view button and do this and I do that and that me I talk about. Me not talk about them stars them. Even if bots end up on them as a channel or any kind of thing like that, it really don't matter. It don't matter. It really don't matter. It don't matter. I'm telling you. The level them things that don't matter anymore. Yeah, it's like that. It's like that with Kai. It's like that. Alright, let me give you an example. Bro. You realize when Vibes Cartel come out of prison, he went to some award show or something in the US. When he touched on in the US. And he met Kai. You think it's a coincidence he ended up on Kai Street? No coincidence, bro. No coincidence. If Vibes Cartel no up on Kai stream, none of the younger generation wouldn't they go hear about Vibes Cartel, but they might be interested. So Kai is such a staple in the thing now that big rappers you have to go to him. But the younger youths them for know about them. That's how big he is now. So you have to come on them and stream for a promotion for your music. You understand me? Don't get fooled. Don't get fooled. Them fellas is a different level, bro. It's not, I mean, not talk about them kind of guys. Them fellas are different. I'm speaking about little people who are come up that want a shortcut and decide that they are going to pay for views and pay for subs and them kind of things. Them is who I'm speaking about. I'm not speaking about no big time streamer where don't make it and everybody know them and somebody say, oh, the view button and the view button. That really doesn't matter. Them I make the paper and okay, if them a view button or not, if them view button or if the team a view button for them, however, it doesn't matter. Them done in the circles already. And you not take them out of it easy. You follow my choice, eh? Yeah, well, Kai and Kevin Hart does work together because Kevin Hart does up on Kai streams. So anything, so if Kevin Hart hosts the awards, it's easy for Kai to be there because he and Kai just collaborate. That's how the thing work. Right? Them fellas have their own little network that take place. I don't really want to talk too much about them fellas there, to be honest with you, so I kind of segue from that. Do the research, because I really don't want to go into depth about certain things about some of these celebrities on my channel. But do the research, type it up on YouTube. You have plenty of channels that cover that. You can understand how the thing works. That's why I tell you, it really don't matter. You can't really like try to say, well, them fellas come up off a view button and them thing. It really don't matter. At this point, it don't matter. I'm speaking about little people who don't want to grow organic and feel like they could cheat their way to success. And I'm saying, on the internet, the platforms and them does know. That is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that some certain people don't do it and get through. Yes, they do it and get through. But I'm saying the platforms does know, and at the end of the day you'll hurt yourself because your ordinary viewers will not be as strong as if you do it organic. If you do it organic, look, the other day, I don't know if you saw it, XQC, if you know who XQC is, he's a big streamer too. I think he's on Twitch, and I think he does be on Kick. It had a thing on Twitch where there was nerfing the view buttons, and a lot of people got nerfed, and a lot of big time streamers stay off the platform for a while, maybe a whole week, because obviously you would have seen the numbers get nerfed and you would have been like, oh, so you are one of them. You follow me? So, and XQC was covering it and talking about it, right? So, yes, big streamers do them thing. I'm not saying no. But what I'm saying, the men them who come up organic, your following will be way stronger. If you reach your organic, and let me say you disappear for a little while and then you come back, you're gonna have plenty more. Like your following will pick up back quicker than if you was view button and gain your things fake, and then you stop view button and you start like garnering real people. If you leave and you come back, your view count could never be as strong as that man who did it organic. You have some people have some fans. Man, these guys will go away for 6 months or go away for 5 months and come back, and it's like nobody never went nowhere. those are the people who did it the correct way. They're following strong. So that is what you want as a creator. You want a strong community. You don't want a weak community. Because if it's built on, if it's propped up by lies, it's not gonna be a strong community of people. Right? So just saying that. That is just me telling the people who want to come up. Yes, it's a tough and it's a hard road. Go through the grind and build it the right way. Don't try to take the shortcut. Because in the end it's going to hurt your channel. It don't make sense. Right? And here why I'm giving you this experience, bro. I'm telling you this. Because I could tell you something happened to me when I was about to hit 1,000 subs. I needed 10 more subs to hit 1,000 subs. And this character came to my channel. I won't tell you what I think was the agenda, but the other agenda. And that person said, wait, you just want 10 more subs for hit 1,000? Man, give that, man. Don't worry yourself. I come back just now. Boom. I see some people appear on my channel. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, such and such send me. Boom, boom, boom. I look back, so bro. Made 1,000 subs. I say, wait. I say, bro. How you do, son? Get 10 people for sub to me. Make sure if you go back and look for that clip. Well, I buried between a lot of my content, right? Me and all can't even find that back. I get emotional upon streaming up. I could have cried. I get emotional upon streaming. I can't remember. My fight for trying to reach is 1,000 subs, bro. And this person just come out and no way and me get scared. 10 more subs. Boom! And inside. But guess what? Those 10 more subs that person gave me, they wasn't real. How did I figure out it wasn't real? I thank them all out, but it wasn't real. Let me tell you how I figure out it wasn't real. YouTube never send me, because they send you an email and tell you congratulations for hitting 1,000 subs. You are telling you? They never send me the congratulations until me get 10 more subs. So they did not count those 10 subs that I got from the individual because they wasn't real. If they was real, they would have sent me the email and tell me congratulations then. So that is how I realized it wasn't real. So that's why I could tell you that if your view button, if you buy subs and things, YouTube can tell that you bought subs. Because you will never get that. So if you're gonna buy 2,000 or something like 2,000. If you buy like 200 subs, or you're gonna buy 50 subs or whatever, YouTube will know and you will not get that congratulations until you reach 200 subs over the amount. You follow me and try to tell you, bro? So it don't make sense to them things. Let us know. Let us know. You understand? So grow your channel organic. It's gonna be long, it's gonna be hard. But do it the right way. Do it the right way and done. You're gonna benefit in the end. And once you start to cheat, you always have a cheat. That's the next thing. And you want to be one of those creators that people must come out and watch your thing and say, yeah, this man thing, up on it, organic. Because based on the interactions in the chat, people just be able to tell because they go say, wow, this man have 1 million following and the chat slow, sir. The chat now move quick and thing, or he has X amount of following and he can't get 2 people for come in and chat and say hello. You know, and them kind of thing. People just be able to tell. Right? Because I watch a lot of channels where men Men I break down them kind of things there, so. You understand me? And they watch how much views you could garner like on your live and them things too. Like overall when your live done they could determine this man your thing not real. This man your thing real. You understand me? But most people do them kind of view button things. Right? It's not even for like to clout about numbers, is for the what I get to understand is for the sponsors. Right? So let me see the time. Right, we have a pick a load when I go too far. So what happened is that like if you're getting sponsorship, right? The sponsors want to know how much views you just pull on a stream. Right? So that could determine your sponsor paper. So sometimes men not too business. Right, we got to take that 2 hours run here. Men not too business, they're thinking about the sponsor. They're not really too business about the organic this and that. Them just want to be able for trick the sponsors, so to speak. So they trick the sponsors, they view what they trick the sponsors. So the sponsors feel so they might get X amount of people watch them concurrently, and that is not true. And the sponsor pay them X amount of money to get in front of them eyeballs. Right? So that is how the game is run. The people who do them view button thing and them kind of stuff this. Right? So it's not really for the ads money, so to speak. It's for sponsorship. Right? But these sponsors and them have tools, because nowadays people have tools and things to figure out who doing these things. You know. Either have tools, they're gonna find out that your audience is not real, or X amount of your audience is not real. Right? Right, so we couple up at right. So this load are gonna be the last load already. How some YouTubers go so fast and half of the content I use AI videos because people watch AI videos. People like them. You have people getting fooled by them too. You have plenty of people who feel some of these AI videos are real people and real things. Because right now the AI videos and them get so good. You have to listen closely to realize it's an AI voice. And to people who don't have a keen eye, they're not gonna know. Because for the while, how I just know sometimes it have a kind of artificial sheen to the person's skin sometimes, right? And some of them it have little glitches here and there, but you have to look very closely to see it. Some people not seeing it. Now on top of that, the people they might grow the channel and get the channel to monetization and can't get monetized, you know? Because if YouTube have a policy, they revamp the policy now about reuse content and AI thing and them stuff. They say if any content is a mass produced by, like you see some channels, some of these AI channels, they have like, alright, so they're using the AI for the video, the AI for the voice, the AI for everything, and they mass produce. Once YouTube realize that you're not getting a channel monetized, if you use the AI like I'm a real person and we might want the AI voice over real content, I feel you get away with that. Right? So they wanted to use AI as a tool, not AI as the whole content, and mass produce it and put out and just roll out like all 10 videos per day. They don't want that. So they have a problem with that because they put that in a policy now. Because they realize it has some channel people. That is what the people on them doing. Right? Because they don't want that to flood. Because if they promote that, it's going to flood those, let's call it AI slop. AI slop is going to flood YouTube. And it's going to dumb down the content on the platform. You follow me? And that is what I don't want. Right? So people will watch those things, it come just like shorts. Let's even see like them are even do AI content in our shorts. Right? You could do some unbelievable write-up, some unbelievable script and let AI make some unbelievable videos and put it in shorts, and people gonna view it a lot because they're not gonna know. Because it's gonna be some unrealistic thing or whatever. And people gonna watch it and laugh and thing, and it's gonna keep on pushing. Right? So there is correct ways and wrong ways to use this AI thing. Right? And that is what they're trying to tell people. They don't have a problem with you using AI, but if you use it in the improper way, they won't promote your channel. You're gonna get the views, you're gonna be able to do this and do that and do whatever. Probably you might be able to get paid like through sponsors probably. But you're not getting a monetization. And from YouTube itself, they're not gonna monetize your channel once they realize that. It's like using YouTube to advertise using AI to advertise the YouTube channel. And people, they will use it for all kind of purposes. You can't vex with people for how they want to use it. But the point is, if YouTube write a policy and tell them, listen to me, if you're mass producing AI content, we're not gonna monetize you. They're not gonna monetize you. You understand me? So probably you might be able to make your money another way. If probably you're selling a product through the AI videos, you might be able to get away with it that way. But they're not gonna give you the AdSense money. That's the story. Right? It was a DJ that used the AI voice at the beginning when you go for start up your mix. Yeah, that could have worked. You see, like, I believe like if you use it like in a sparing way, I don't think they will have a problem with it. So you use it as a help. You know? So using it in that way I think should be okay. Right? Like a DJ intro. Yeah, like that. Right? So the voice gonna say like DJ Fasta is live in the mix. Yeah, me understand where you're coming from. Something like how long time we used to have Howity the Hitman story. Me understand what you say. Understand what you say. Like a song clip. Oh, so like you had your own little thing, but it was an AI voice. say when you had like horns and pull up songs and stuff. Alright, me understand it, bro. Well, that is normal thing where all DJ do. Alright guys, this one look like a hard one, eh? Let me have enough space for line this one. This is something, you know. Alright, so we have to get that down in the hole then. What? Me get it in, you know, guys. One run, you know. One run and watch it. It don't look too bad, watch. Yeah, man. Right, let's decouple the load now. Right, guys, so we finished the job. Excellent. Collect $17,111 on the account. Thank you all for coming to the live stream. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, don't forget to big up yourself.